There is nothing better than getting the seal of approval from the most popular driver on the circuit. But while Dale Earnhardt Jr. has his eyes on Daniel Suarez, the eyes of NASCAR are upon him. The Daytona 500 is just 8 days away, but the days that Jr. spent away from the sport were much scarier than many knew. In the first part of this two-part SportsCenter conversation, our Marty Smith sits down with Dale and his wife Amy on the shifting in gears they had to make off the track.
Hard to the wall. Damage to Earnhardt coming off turn number 2.
Those are some hard licks. Dale Earnhardt Jr. took a big hit.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. will miss the rest of the season as he continues to recover from a concussion.
You were talking about hands you were dealt. You were dealt a pretty tough one in 2016. Take me through that.
The first thing that you think is, I ain't never driving again. I could hardly walk. I couldn't do anything in a dark room. I couldn't stand, take a step. Amy can probably remember, most of the physical limitations that I had. Mentally, I couldn't focus. I couldn't maintain relationships, conversations.
Your eyesight was the worst.
Huh?
Your eyesight.
Yeah, my eyesight was real bad. I had to basically stop doing everything I was doing. I had to get out of everything.
A lot of the symptoms were hard to see physically.
Yeah, I get so frustrated trying to explain it because there's no way I can help someone who's never had a concussion or never went through it, and there's no way I can help you understand what that's like. Your initial reaction is, I don't want to be like this, so I'm never doing that to put myself in that position.
You just want to live.
I told my doctor when I first went to get evaluated, I said, all I care is that when I get married, I don't want a foggy brain. I don't want to have balance issues, worried about falling over, stumbling over my own feet. I just wanted to be normal. We kept working at it. Nothing's changing. And I'm talking to my doctor. I'm calling him on the phone any time of the day, middle of the night. Doc, I'm scared. Nothing's getting better. Don't feed me no bull, man. Am I at risk to carry some of this with me?
Well, never about racing.
No, I didn't care about racing. Racing's what got me there. I'd had this same issue in 2012 when I had that concussion. I was like, man, maybe I don't want to do this anymore. Maybe I shouldn't do this anymore. I'm scared I'm not going to be able to, live my life the way I wanted to live it. And we want to have kids, and I want to be able to enjoy that.
He felt helpless.
What did helpless look like to you?
He was scared to death. It terrified him and it terrified me. Even when we were going through the process of healing for the first several weeks and he wasn't seeing as much progress, the only thing I really could do for him was just tell him it's going to be okay and just make sure he kept doing it.
We kept doing the exercises to sort of make sure that my senses were where they needed to be. And I had to kind of retrain my brain to know how to do all that stuff. And I told him, I said, look, man, if I don't need to be doing this anymore, I need you to tell me. And he said, whatever happens to you, I can fix. He said, I'm not seeing in you what I'm seeing in other people that have had to stop. If you want to go race, I'll give you the exercises and the tools that I'm confident in you going to race. And I knew as soon as I healed and got clearer and started thinking better that I might change my mind. The more like myself I started feeling, the more like myself I began to act. And I feel like that I'm back where I was pre-accident. I feel like I'm a smarter guy, and I certainly don't take a lot of things for granted. I want to race, and I'm accepting and understanding of the risk, and I want to get back.
How long you want to do this?
I don't know how long I want to do this, and I like that. I'm glad I don't know. I don't want to know. I thought I wasn't going to get to make that choice. I thought somebody or something was going to make that decision for me. And so to not know is awesome.